Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video, and I'm going to talk about some newly shown figures from New York Toy Fair 2019. This time we have the Marvel Legends movie figures being Korg, the Iron Spider-Man, and Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Very excited about this. I'm not 100% sure how these are being released. Korg is rumored to be going to be released with the Grandmaster figure that was shown. I did make a separate video on him yesterday, so I assume the two of them will be coming in a two-pack together. I'm not 100% sure. And then as far as the other two, again, sorry, there's construction going on here. As far as the other two, I'm unsure if they're going to be released in two-packs themselves, or just in a regular series, or if this will be just a continuation of the first 10 years series. I hope it is, because I do definitely want some more figures from that series. Really happy with finally getting some of the older movie figures that we never really had before. As far as these three go, though, let's get into them. We have Korg on the left. Korg is a cool character that I am very excited to actually be getting a figure of. The figure itself looks alright. Like, I like the detail in it a lot. He just looks really skinny. Korg should definitely be a lot beefier, a lot bulkier, and he looks really thin, especially in the torso section. They could have really beefed that up. The biceps look okay, but the legs and then the lower part of the arms do look a bit skinny themselves. So I wish that this figure was bulked up a bit more, because you know it's not horrible in its kind of skinny look, but it's not what it should be. He definitely should have a lot more bulk to him, and I would like to see that be represented here in the figure. But overall, I think that the articulation looks really good, and the sculpt is really nice. I really like the sculpt a lot, and the head sculpt looks wonderful. As far as the Iron Spider-Man figure, this actually looks like a good figure. Now, the first Iron Spider-Man that came out, I was not a fan of at all, and one of the biggest reasons I wasn't a fan of it was because it was so plain and it didn't have the spider arms. And the spider arms are the only thing that's interesting about that suit. So, like, I hated how cheap that other figure was. This one looks a lot better. I like the kind of gauntlet sections on the wrists. I think that looks a whole lot nicer. And then the spider kind of claws themselves look great. I'll be interested to see how much articulation that has. It looks like they probably have like 2 joints in each spider arm, ball hinge, I would assume, particularly here and here, and then maybe if there is a ball hinge at the base too, that would be great, or maybe just like a swivel or something. Hopefully they're very well articulated. That'll kind of make or break the figure, in my opinion, how much you can do with those arms. But the paint itself looks really nice. It looks really shiny. I hope that in person it looks like that shiny, especially in all the blue. I think that looks quite cool. Recently at this event, a lot of the Marvel Legends figures that they've been showing that like need shine, like Colossus, are like incredibly shiny. Same with that classic Iron Man. They just have a great shine to them, and much more than Marvel Legends has ever done before. So it looks like they're getting into some shinier paints, which I think help make the figures pop, and that Spider-Man here seems to be taking full advantage of that, because he seems to pop quite a bit. And then we have Ghost. Ghost is probably the one that I'm most excited for out of these, mainly just because I'm a big villains fan. Can't wait to add another villain to the collection, and that figure is looking quite nice. There's some good detail in there. Now I can't tell if in these like gray sections there's any detail. It looks very smooth, and in those sections there should be a nice detailing throughout it, like a little pattern piece, but it looks so smooth that I don't think that it actually has that. So detail wise, I like the structure of the suit here in the figure, but I think that there could be some more detail within the suit itself. I do hope that she comes with a secondary head sculpt, though, that has the actress underneath, because she wore that mask a few times, but a lot of the time she didn't have the mask on, and I'd like that to be represented too. It also looks like you could almost remove this arm just because it's kind of like unplugged here, so I'm holding out hope a little bit that maybe you have like an invisible version of that arm or something. I think that would be nice to kind of express her power. But overall, she looks like a great figure. Very excited for her. Iron Spider-Man is a character, like, I'm not huge on the suit. I never have been, and the movie's well over, so I'm not like still hyped on the movie. So personally, that's a figure that I wouldn't be too excited for normally, but I think that it actually looks great, so I do definitely plan to get it, and it really impressed me. And then Korg, I think, looks wonderful. Well, here's the thing. I love the detail. Needs to be bulkier, but in general, I think that he looks really nice. I hope he comes with, like, a little meek. That would be cool. I would have actually preferred this Korg to come with a full meek, as in double pack, and then have the Grandmaster come with the Collector in a double pack. I think that would have been much better than having the Grandmaster and Korg together, but nonetheless, I'll take what I can get, and both of those I am very excited for. So I'm really excited for all of these movie figures. I hope that there are more to be shown, especially more villains, and but for the 4 that we have here, they're all looking great. So let me know what you guys think of these new movie figures from the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Korg, the Iron Spider-Man, and then Ghost. And let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching.